Michael and I have been very good friends since our childhood. We have attended the same primary, secondary and tertiary schools over the years. When we reached the university, we were in separate hostel rooms, but we managed to persuade our roommates to exchange their rooms with us so that we could be together. In our first year, Michael got into a serious relationship with a coursemate. They were in love and did everything together to the point that I had to keep a distance from him because I became a third wheel in their relationship. Then one day, Michael came back to our room and broke down in tears. As boys, we hardly saw each other cry, so I knew that whatever happened must have been serious. I even thought someone close to him might have died. He then narrated to me how he had caught his girlfriend cheating. Michael was completely in love with this girl, that he had dismissed the possibility of her ever cheating, which is why it all came as a shock to him. My friend became very moody and quiet. He wouldn't talk for days unless you asked him a question, and even when you asked him anything, his answer would be short and straightforward. However, with time, he began to come around. The heartbreak made him bitter, and he was always talking about punishing her for what she did to him. That was when I cracked the joke that I would seduce and sleep with her as punishment. Michael told me to go ahead and sleep with her. I was only joking at the time, but he was serious. So I started getting close to her and spending time with her so I could vibe her. She already knew Mike was my best friend, and she knew me very well too, so it was easy. I told her not to tell Mike about our conversations, else he would get jealous. However, unknown to her, Mike and I had planned everything because Mike knew her very well. He knew what I had to say and do to make her fall for me, and I executed all his ideas perfectly. Long story short, I got the chance to sleep with her after just a few weeks, and we planned an event to embarrass her. I told her Mike had traveled home for the weekend and she could come spend the night with me. She agreed. That night, while we were in bed getting intimate, Mike opened the door and walked in. She was obviously shy and nervous, but things got worse for her when Mike and I burst out laughing. She quickly realized what was going on and ran out of the room in shame. Not long after, I introduced Mike to an ex-girlfriend of mine, and he also got to sleep with her. After that, it became something we did often. He got another girl shortly after that, and after sleeping with her, he came to tell me about her and how easy she was to persuade. I cleared that one in no time. Every time I got a girl, I passed her to him too. It seemed like the broken heart had really affected my friend, and he wasn't ready for a relationship anymore. To be honest, I preferred him this way because I didn't like seeing him sad and broken down. We were cool friends again. Sometimes when we met a new girl, we would spend several days planning our next move and deciding on who should pursue her first. After the first person was done, the other would move in. About 6 months ago, he met another girl that he has been keeping secrets from me. He was taking things slow with her. Instead of sleeping with her and passing her on to me, they were going on date nights and trips. When I accused him of falling in love with the lady, he denied it and told me that she was just not easy to get, so he's taking his time with her. He said he would tell me everything about her in a few days' time. However, days turned to weeks and weeks turned to months. When he started posting the girl's pictures on social media, I knew I had lost my brother for good and he had fallen for another girl. I am against the relationship for 2 reasons. First of all, he's just going to get his heart broken again. Michael always gets carried away and ignores red flags when he's dating, which causes him to get his heart broken. Secondly, this girl is actually very good looking and I wanted a chance to have her on my bed. I told Mike that he had broken our code and he said he was done sleeping around and passing women to me because he had found a good woman and he didn't want this opportunity to pass him by. These days, he doesn't even hang out with me. I feel like I have lost my friend to another girl. I have warned him that if this girl also breaks his heart, he shouldn't come crying to me. Am I wrong for feeling betrayed?